prophet Isaiah deals with the vineyard of God. He says God has planted a vineyard on a very fruitful hill. He put a tower in it. His name was connected to it. And he put a winepress because he wanted a harvest. But when he came for the harvest, it was only wild grapes. And he said so clearly, what is he going to do with this vineyard? And he said he's going to take the hedge away, and this vineyard will be trampled out. Isaiah cries out and said, how could this city have become a harlot? Isaiah 5 says that they have exchanged good for evil, evil for good, light for dark, dark for light, bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter. And he clearly tells us that their house would be left desolate and totally destroyed, sword from within, sword from without. And this links up with the song that Moses sang to them. Israel was taken captive for 70 years to Babylon, the greatest kingdom of the world, because they wanted a king. God wanted them to be a kingdom of priests. But God's guarantees were set from the beginning. And when Abraham slaughtered the kings, Melchizedek appeared. Babylon set the course unto the coming of the king. Jesus said to Pilate, I was born for this purpose. And Pilate said to them, shall I crucify your king? They screamed and said, we have no king but Caesar. And then called for his blood to come on them and their children. But when they crucified their king, they ignited the day of vengeance on themselves. Jesus knew this. Before he was crucified, he sat and he looked at Jerusalem and said, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, what more could I have done for you? Your house will be left desolate, and all this calamity will come upon this generation. He was not speaking about our time and our generation. We are the Christ generation, and we cannot step into the calamities that was never prophesied for us. The Spirit now signifies that the new cannot function while the old was still recognized. And in 70 AD, the city and the temple was taken out by Rome, the rod of iron, in order to open and set the kingdom to be functional.